Right then, after some time of anticipation and leaks, Aston Villa have finally revealed their home kit for the upcoming season. So in this video, we're going to take a look at that reveal, see what's been changed, and see if you'd be willing to pay the money for it. If you want to follow us, you can like, subscribe, and do it on the social pages. But without further ado, let's get started. So, in typical Villa fashion, that Aston Villa home kit has been revealed very late on. As I'm recording this, it has been revealed less than 24 hours before Aston Villa are to start their pre-season campaign against Walsall. That's a whole different discussion on its own. But obviously, the kit's finally here. It's finally been revealed this morning. Villa put out a lovely little reveal video, as they normally do for the kit, so I'm going to give that a little show now.
Every journey starts with ambition. Every step, pushing harder. Every detail, obsessed over. Every session, we go to the limit. Always moving, aiming higher, pushing every day. In training, in the gym, and on the pitch. No stopping, no shortcuts. Better never stops.
Oh, quite a spicy video that was, really nice and dramatic. So, looking at what Villa have said on their official website, it reads as follows. Villa's 2022-23 Castore home kit merges our unrivaled legacy with technical innovation. Advanced engineering and cutting-edge fabrics deliver a high-performance jersey fit for the elite. Subtle chevrons within the fabric represent the impressive honours won throughout the club's prestigious history. Ergonomic panelling and the classic claret and blue colour palette draw inspiration from the sophisticated and understated style of the club. Laser-cut holes provide ventilation, whilst lightweight and high-stretch fabrics offer unparalleled comfort, finished with a streamlined V-neck collar. The jerseys feature a 3D silicone Villa crest across both replica and pro editions, with the club's iconic line below the collar on the reverse. A lot of fancy words there, considering most of the people buying this kit are just simply buying it just to have as a bit of leisure wear, just something they could wear out when they go to the matches. You know what, from the leaks, from everything that we've seen coming into this, it did look very basic. It didn't really show the ambition. I think the leak for the away kit and even the third kit are much more exciting and much more anticipated than what we've seen for the home kit. Which is disappointing, because the home kit should be the one that everyone flocks to buying first, because it's, it's the main kit, it's the one that represents the club when playing at home. And after seeing it now, especially with that new little line pattern that they've implemented, it's a kit that's going to grow on me. It's a kit I think that ultimately it still falls short, unfortunately. It feels like when we first had Kappa, that kit that we had in the promotion season, it doesn't really inspire me. It doesn't really make me feel, oh wow, I've got to go and buy this straight away. I like the idea of the line pattern as well. I don't quite, frankly, understand the impressive honours it's meant to represent. It's just a bunch of lines. It's just a bunch of arrows pointing down. There's nothing really that... How does that represent something impressive about the club? It's just... A V-neck there, nice little thin line going across the neck. Obviously the blue circles and then the thin blue lines down to the lower waist of the shirt. Quite frankly, just looked a bit tacked on. Don't really understand the point of that. I know it's full player comfort, as they've stated, but really? Obviously, the Castore badge is now there for this season. Villa 3D logo. I do quite like the Villa 3D logo. It helps make it stand out a bit more and obviously catch your eyes a bit better. And then the Kazoo logo, I think this is what ruins it a little bit more for me. Obviously, last season, the first year... No, it wasn't the first year, was it? It was 2 seasons ago. The first year of using Kazoo as the official kit sponsor, just with the Kazoo name. But now this year, they've added a bit more text to it. Search, drive, and smile underneath the Kazoo logo. And I just think it's a little bit too cluttered on the shirt. I think it just really takes away from it. I think it would look much more cleaner with just the Kazoo logo on it. And yeah, just a very simple clean, slimline kit. Obviously, you've got the blue sleeves, the claret body, and then the blue stream V-line neck. I saw Vera on tour post it saying it's something similar to the 2009 kit. I don't really see the resemblance, and ultimately, I don't really see how much. Yeah, I just don't really feel inspired by the kit, which is a shame. I think ultimately this one's more that comes down to the quality of the kit. So a lot of people had an issue with Kappa over the past 3 years. And from judging from the training kits, everyone's been much more happier with what they've received. But ultimately, from a design point, I just want something a little bit more adventurous, like we saw with the Luke Roper kit. It may not be to everyone's fancy, but at least it's different. It's not just the standard, blue sleeves, claret body. At least we're seeing something different. And ultimately, if anything, I would have liked something like what Man City have gone this year. Just go full claret and have a bit of a blue, blue neck, blue little sleeve outlet, something just a little bit more to pep up the kit. But it's as I said, I think overall this is something that will grow on me over time. Would I spend it right away? No. 65 quid for a kit, 50 quid for children. It's always ludicrous pricing. We're not probably going to get the same discount advantage that we got last year. But yeah, everyone's entitled to their own money. You're entitled to how you spend it. For me personally, I just don't want to go out straight away and spend 70 plus quid on this kit. When you look back at it and you think, if I just wait a little bit of time, and it will drop down in price. But as I said, it's up to you whether you want to spend it. I just think 65 quid is a little bit steep. It's just not ideal, because even with the price increase of the training kit as well. And then also something that needs to be noted is the kit reveal time itself. Obviously, as I mentioned at the start, we are 23 hours away from our pre-season game with Walsall. Now, I know Villa have a tendency of doing this late kit reveal, trying to build up anticipation. But I think from a business perspective, as I saw on Twitter, you could have revealed this on a payday if needed to be. That way, people actually, when they earn the money for the month, they can instantly go out and spend it on the new kit because you revealed it. Or even just a month prior. Why release it 23 hours away from our pre-season game when people actually thought we had no clue what we were going to be playing in tomorrow? As I'm recalling again, its kit is only available online and it's available in-store sale from tomorrow. Why not just put it out ahead of time? Why not give people... you're just going to boost your sales for yourself so you can build anticipation. You can't wait to see the players, rather than keeping them on their toes for what we think we're going to be seeing. And I think if Villa really were going to have pushed it, they could have probably gone as far as the pre-season games, and just like a week or two before the actual Premier League season starts, which I don't really like to see that. I want to see Villa, release it ahead of time. I'm not saying we're at the end of the season, because I think that's a bit stupid. Just like 2 or 3 weeks in advance before, not less than 24 hours away from a pre-season game. But ultimately, that's how Villa want to run it. So yeah, overall, this kit, what would I give it? I'd give it a 7 out of 10. I think overall, I don't think it compares to probably last season's kit. I think that one's massively grown on me. But again, as I've said with a lot of them, it's one of those that's going to grow on you over time, and it's ultimately your choice whether you want to spend that money. So let's find out if you are going to do it. Tell us in the comments down below what you make of it, and would you spend that 65 plus quid on it? You can tell us on our social pages as well, Twitter and Instagram. But without further ado, we will be seeing you for the Walsall game, up the Villa with the pride of Villa. We'll see you later, boys.